Let's get back to Louisiana for a second. As someone who follows Louisiana politics, it seems like there has been a decidedly lack of new faces over the past few years, but that may be changing with candidates like Carolyn Fayard coming out of nowhere. Who are some of the other up-and-coming political stars in the state from either party? Anybody you guys should be paying attention to?
I think on the Democratic side, I think Fayard is certainly someone to pay attention to. She really, literally came out of nowhere and has performed really well. And I think she'll be running, if she doesn't win this race for lieutenant governor, she'll be running for something else, Congress, or perhaps even governor. I ran into a friend the other day, a Republican friend, who was saying how thankful he was that she didn't run against Vitter, because he thought that there would be a good chance that she would have been much more competitive against Vitter. I think someone else to keep an eye on who is not really well known, but I think who's really impressed me a lot, is the House Democratic caucus leader, John Bell Edwards from the Florida parishes. Very, very smart, articulate, West Point graduate, attorney. His family has been in politics forever in that part of the state, and he's emerging as a real leader in the Democratic Party, and I'd keep my eye on him.
Anybody on the right side of the aisle?
Well, among Republicans, we actually have a lot of new faces. The entire congressional delegation is fairly new, and we're just now getting to know this fairly new congressional delegation. By fairly new, I mean the last 6 or 8 years. And so, and we're seeing Republican legislative leaders. We've never had that before. So I do think we're seeing a lot of new Republican faces in Louisiana because of the changes, that have gone on politically in the state. So I think on the Republican side, almost everyone is new, and a lot, especially in the legislature, in leadership positions. So I think you just look at the leadership in the House, and the Senate is governed by Democrats, but there are a lot of Republicans in leadership positions. So I think on the Republican side, you just look at all these people who are all of a sudden in positions of leadership, newer members of Congress, and the like.